Starting points matter. Anybody who tells you differently, they're lying to you. My name is Mike Fallett. I started from zero, but now I have a six-figure business that helps entrepreneurs write books. One of the things that helped us become successful is a simple, clear, direct website. We've learned some things over the years, and now I want to dissect other people's websites. So in this video and other videos, I'm going to be dissecting other people's websites. And if you have a website that you want me to dissect for you, comment it down below and I'll check it out. Hope you like it. Stay started. Hey guys, my name is Mike Fallett. I help entrepreneurs write books and I show them how to use it as a marketing tool. I started from zero and built a company worth six figures now. So I figured to help out some people who maybe need help with their website. My website was very instrumental in building my business, and I was able to pick up on a lot of things. I'm not perfect at it yet. I am using Wix. Wix is a very easy to use program, and it has done the job. I don't have to pay a web developer. I'm able to do everything myself, and I'm able to make changes on the fly. That's why it's so nice. But I'm able to learn a lot of things, and rather than just be a web developer who's great at programming, I understand why some things work and why some things do not work. So maybe I'm able to help you guys out. If you have a website, comment it on my Facebook page and I'll be able to take a look at it. This is a guy who owns Crossborder Consulting.services. And I'm just going to be very honest with people, so I don't want to waste anyone's time. I'll give my honest feedback of what I see and what I think is very important. And maybe you're able to use this for your own business and apply some of the things and become successful with it. Number one, I see it's a .services. I do not like .services. I do not like .org. I like .com. I've had .orgs. I've had other things before, and .com is just so much easier to sell and market. Everything comes back to marketing, and it's how you market things. If you own a .com, you're just looked at as a little bit more legit. So I'd see it's a .services. Not a big fan of that. So this does look like a very professional website. I see a lot of things that stick out to me right out of the gate. It's very difficult to read this. People are so worried about making it look very, very professional, and then they forget about essential things like, is it easy to read? Cross-border consulting, to me, I can't read border. To me, I don't know what this stands for. I guess it's like people around the world are able to connect. I guess that's what it stands for. And this could work for you. It's just that from what I'm seeing here, it's a little cheesy. Doesn't stand out as much. So I see that and I'm thinking, okay, well, I can't really read it. My eyes are going somewhere else. Your eyes always go towards what stands out and easy to read. So the human brain always trying to look for ways to make the most sense to it, the most noticeable. I see this stands out more than anything right here. IT, HRO, and business consulting. Number one, I have to actually think about what HRO means. And I would think it has to do with human resources. So that's great. I just don't like, I don't like breaking down words on the very first thing you see. You're cutting up words. And it's going to basically make it more difficult for people to just make a connection of, do you solve my problem or not? I don't like a video that's a big video in the back like this. There's too much going on. Look, there's this going on. There's that. There's this. There's this. There's just so much happening. Your eyes are just going all over the place. And then there's one-stop source for startups and entrepreneurs. Look how difficult that is to read. I mean, it should be so clear. Like if you were to gray this out, maybe that's a good idea. It's just block a lot of this out. Very, very high tech looking. It's just not going to do the job for me. I don't want to waste anyone's time, so I'm not going to lie to you and say this is the best thing I've ever seen. I'm going to tell you what I think other people are noticing and they're just not saying to you. Yes, it looks high tech. High tech does not equal dollars, though. I hope you know this. One-stop source. It's off-centered. It's a little bit to the left here. Empowering scalable business solutions. To me, that like if I came to this, it's too bland. It's too all over the place. I have a website, DreamStartersUniversity.com. It's very clear to the point exactly what we do. People are always asking, why don't you put like courses and all kinds of different things on there? I've noticed that if you start to generalize and put way too much on one website, you lose people. You need one quick, simple solution. And maybe you do a lot more. But what you do is you pull people in with that one main solution. And then you can offer them stuff down the road that could take care of a lot more. So whatever your number one service is, that's what I would advertise. And then you could say you do a lot more down the road with it when you build a relationship. When you pull people to your website, whether it's SEO or through social media, they're going to come here and they're going to say, yeah, I've seen stuff like this before. Okay, I've seen that. Yep, I've seen people do exactly that. With the knowledge and work experience, once again, a video in the background. It's just, your eyes are going towards the background, not the text. Movement. This movement, your eyes go towards the movement. Okay, what's this person doing? Can't really read this. Okay. And then the about. And this is the first time I'm going to this website. See, to me, this looks way better. This looks better than the front page. People are not going to go to this page than as compared to the first page. So you got all this stuff in the background here. Yeah, I guess it looks really cool. You just want people, and this is, I don't like this general like image like this. Now, if you use this, use it in like a creative way. But you see a lot of websites do this, and from what I've seen work with my own website, when I put a sex appeal to it, I know it's maybe a different business and different target audience. That sex appeal became somewhat controversial, and that's what's made me stand out. And people remember that website, and they had an opinion on it. This is sort of like milky toast. Like, yeah, I've seen stuff like this before, and maybe doesn't really give me a feeling. You know, right here, this right here, what is this? These are testimonials. I don't see any pictures of the owner. I don't see any human feel to it. I don't see any personalization. Is this a really big company, or is it just one or two people? All kinds of stuff here. Very difficult to read. Too much going on here. Make it simple. But there's another thing you should put in here is faces. Human faces are really powerful on Instagram, Facebook, and on a website. If you can put a direct relationship with the owner of the company or people of the company with the actual consumer, it gets people to be tied in more. So I would put human face here. Clean it up. Don't have movement in the back. Maybe get a .com if you can. You know, clean up the text so you can read it without like analyzing. Put on your glasses. You got color images problem. Look at the colors: blue and green with red, and then darker green, and then a green. So what are the colors? Colors should stand out. So you'll look at mine. There's a lot of red and white, and then there's also some blue. So there's a little thing I'm doing with it is red, white, black. You know, there's that, and then there's a little bit of blue, which maybe ties in the American feel to the company. So there's a couple things I'm doing with it, but you got all kinds of different stuff happening. So I would clean that up. Let's see what the contact is, like I said. Yeah. More human faces, more human feel. You want your company to have more of a personal human feel. Look at that. When that just pops up, there's text everywhere. Get your eyes on one thing, go straight down the page. Simplicity always wins. I mean, be honest with you, it looks like a very professional, like feel, high-tech feel, but there's no human feel, and there's a loss of direction. There's the loss of focus. Get people down the line. Keep it simple. Uniformity across the board. I hope this helps, man.
Hey, thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you got anything from it, please like it and share it. For more tips and advice on branding, marketing, entrepreneurship, or for anyone who's looking to build it from the ground up, stay tuned for more.